banks of the majestic Rhine, where it meets its tributary Düsseldorf, the city is adorned by the river's grace. When at dusk the setting sun glimmers, reflecting its hue on the water, the entire city is lit up like paradise. Düsseldorf is also known for its magnificent cityscape, dominated by the 240-meter iconic skyscraper Der Rheinturm, or the Rhine Tower, positioned in the heart of the Medienhafen, Düsseldorf's media harbor, an attraction for tourists and a must-visit for architecture buffs. The Medienhafen, what used to be an industrial port for the transportation of materials over the Rhine, now hosts over 700 companies and some of the most popular restaurants in the city.
I think it's summed up pretty well. Somebody once said that Düsseldorf is bigger than you think, but smaller than you want it to be, which means, from my perspective, that you can get just about anything here. Great food from all around the world. You have great markets that you can get whatever food or materials you need. Here in Düsseldorf, that's the big part. The small part is that when you're walking around downtown, you always see somebody that you know. You can always find someplace that you're known, and the locals know you, and you know the local people. I think that really is what makes Düsseldorf unique, is that it's a big enough city that you can have anything you want, but it's also small enough that you're known where you go.
This bustling metropolis in northwest Germany also holds its reputation for its traditional Altbier, and their Altstadt, Old Town, boasts what is known as the longest bar in the world. Altbier is a style of beer specific to Düsseldorf, a major reason for the city's rivalry with its neighbor Cologne, from where Kölsch beer originated. During Carnival, the two cities embark on a spree of alcohol consumption. However, you should never order an Altbier in Cologne or a Kölsch in Düsseldorf, they say. Locals don't take kindly to that. And this isn't all that Düsseldorf has to offer. The city's vibrance and rich culture has won it a place in the world's 10 most livable cities. Called home by over 500,000 people, the city facilitates with an avenue of luxury retail shops, Königsallee, translating to King Street, however fondly known as the Co among locals.
What I think makes Düsseldorf unique is probably the fact that they have, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Ratschläger all over the town, and they're sort of known for that. It's like their statue, and we have it outside at ISD at our school, and yeah, it's something that's very unique to this town, and I've never seen it anywhere else before, so yeah.
There are many legends behind Der Ratschläger, the figure of the cartwheeler that is seen all around the city, including shop windows, door knockers, chocolates, and souvenir keychains. Some say that it came as a symbol of commemorating the Battle of Waringen, when the children of Düsseldorf had cartwheeled down the streets in celebration of Düsseldorf's victory against Cologne. The cartwheeling tradition continued in the 20th century, when children performed cartwheels for tourists to welcome them to the city in exchange for coins. What is less known and more surprising is that as a way of keeping this tradition alive, cartwheel championships happen till date every summer, during which 700 people from 15 countries arrive in Düsseldorf for the competition. The cartwheel track stretches up to 65 feet on the Rhine bank.
The best part about Düsseldorf for me is that it's not too big, not too small, just perfect. And we have a good international community, and I think that helps not to isolate ourselves. I think that's the best part about this place.
More so, the traditions in Düsseldorf are not only local to Düsseldorf. The large number of Japanese immigrants in the city gives it its name, Little Tokyo on the Rhine. One of the most visited attractions in the city is the Japanese temple tucked away in the neighborhood of Oberkassel. The temple and its surrounding gardens offer an oasis of serenity amidst the bustling city and a great opportunity to connect with the nature around us. Alongside the culture, history and architecture, Düsseldorf is a center for urban art. Kiefernstrasse, which is located in the neighborhood of Oberbilk, is anything but ordinary. Filled with houses covered in urban graffiti and unique wall murals, this street dates back to the 1980s when it hosted refugees. Following this, the apartments were taken over by squatters, some of whom were linked to the Red Army faction, also known as the Baader-Meinhof Gang, which was a revolutionary left-wing extremist organization. Contrarily now, it is home to over 800 residents from 40 different countries. It is also claimed to be the biggest graffiti wall in the world. And the exuberance doesn't end here in Düsseldorf. As winter approaches, the city dazzles with Christmas spirit, filling color, joy, and festivity in the air. The people mark the season's greetings by lighting up their houses, baking, going shopping, buying presents for loved ones, and drinking Glühwein, better known as mulled wine. Den Weihnachtsmarkt, the Christmas market in Düsseldorf, is known to be one of the best of its kind in Germany. Following the winter season, to celebrate the coming of spring, the people of Düsseldorf host a grand party, the Fashion Carnival, which is attended by crowds from all over the world. Carnival has been celebrated in Germany since the Middle Ages. Traditionally, it was the last serving of alcohol before Lent. However, in present-day Düsseldorf, it is the 5th season of the year, a time of vibrance, merrymaking, and rule-breaking. During the 4 days of Carnival, the people of Düsseldorf dress up in various costumes. They eat, drink, and dance. On Rosenmontag, 1 million people line the streets of the city to watch the iconic parades take place. The parade involves floats created by Jacques Tilly, an acclaimed German sculptor. Each float is a political satire of a current affair. The people on the floats shower handfuls of candies, sweets, and other goodies down at the crowds, which are collected by children as well as adults. Though Carnival is celebrated in many other parts of Germany, Düsseldorf happens to be one of the largest and most impressive celebrations. So that was Düsseldorf through my eyes. I hope you liked it. It's definitely worth a visit. The main station, or the Hauptbahnhof, has a well-established rail network to all major European destinations. So plan your next trip to Düsseldorf. Thank you.